Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of March 30th. In this week's 2-minute warning, we're focused on the fact that UPS's suspension of service guarantees is just the tip of the iceberg if you want to understand how carriers are responding to the coronavirus crisis. Last week, I got a call from a buddy of mine who's the CEO of a company out east, and he was in a tizzy. He said, Mike, what are we going to do? My folks have informed me that UPS has suspended their service guarantees effective March 30th. Well, the first thing I told him is to calm down. The second thing we wanted to make sure was that you were aware of this. So we went to the UPS site, pulled down the notice, and have made it available for you over at Transact.com. Now, probably one of the most frequently asked questions I have received over the last couple of weeks is how are the carriers managing with this coronavirus? Last week, we talked about FedEx freight embargoing some areas of the country and things like Pitt, Ohio, having to respect the decree from the governor of Pennsylvania about serving only essential businesses. But here at Transact, we have a fabulous network. And one of the things that network allows us to do is to talk to the decision makers at these particular carriers and see how they're running their business. That's why over the next couple of days, we're going to be releasing a series of interviews. Now, in particular, you're going to want to pay attention to the interview with Rob Estes, the CEO of Estes Express, Aaron Hawkins, the CEO of YRC Worldwide, and Dave Yeager, who's the CEO of Hub Group, one of the largest intermodal providers. These gentlemen have some wonderful information. It's only going to be useful, though, if you listen to it, but there are a couple of recommendations we can make. First, you need to make sure that your company is working on sourcing the capacity that you're going to need in a post-corona surge. Mike, when will that surge occur? We don't know. But the fact that everyone is predicting that there will be a surge is something you need to pay attention to. Now, the second thing you need to do is to make sure that your facilities are available to truck drivers. I understand what's going on. You want to restrict access because of the coronavirus. But folks, the drivers need to be able to use things like restroom facilities. And for those of you who are wondering what to do, my advice is either to get a good solid porta potty or to pay somebody to come in and sanitize the restrooms, and if you want to, the driver lounges after the driver is there. For those of you who say, no, I'm not going to bother with that, here's what's going to happen. The driver's going to get in their cab, they're going to go to a website, and they're going to list you on the naughty or nice list of truck facilities. You don't want to be on the naughty list, or it'll make it extremely difficult for you to get trucks in the future. Now, the third thing we want you to do, some of you asked about the risk mitigation strategies that we talked about last week because of our interview with David Sinchi-Levi. If you haven't listened to that, go to Transact.com. One of the most important interviews that we've ever put out. But one of the things we need to have you do is that if you have concerns about how your company can address risk mitigation issues, simply give me a call. I'm going to put you in touch with our supply chain edge folks who do a wonderful job of walking through strategies that companies can deploy to effectively address the aspect of risk in your supply chain. And we make all of this available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we are here to remind you, we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.